you know, I would say the biggest constructive criticism is just developing a routine. These guys coming from college, a lot of them don't really understand what a routine is in terms of pre-practice, okay, in terms of meetings. And so getting those guys to understand how to develop a routine might be the difference between you playing 2 to 3 years to or you playing 7 to 10 years in terms of the routine, how you take care of your body and how you prepare. So the routine is probably the biggest thing to get these guys on board.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
What's it like to be a head coach?
I mean, it's just like I guess the biggest thing with doing the head coaching part is, organizing the scheduling, making sure the day flows smoothly, making sure the practice flows smoothly. But outside of that, I mean, when you get between the white lines, like it's no different than me coaching the tight ends. Like it's just football, it's just football. But probably the scheduling.
You had opportunity in Washington for an OC gig and things like that. How much do you want to continue to grow and move up that way?
Obviously, you want growth and opportunities, but I think right now the only thing I've thought about is just doing an excellent job here, representing the Shriners, this prestigious charity event, and then also representing the Dallas Cowboys. So I kind of just locked into just this moment right now.
Coach, when you have so many new players and you're trying to implement things, what are your expectations at the bare minimum for these players? What are you telling them,
Well, the biggest expectation, and we covered this with the staff, we covered this with the players in the first team meeting, we're in an evaluation performance operation right now. Again, everything that they're doing is being evaluated, right, and they're being put in a position to perform. And so the expectation is for them to make sure they be detailed, learn how to be a pro. We've set the schedule up similar to how the football schedule will be, daily schedule will be when they get to their various teams, so that they can get into understanding how to be a pro. So again, it's just be a pro is the biggest thing. Be respectful, be on time, and be attentive and be excited about being part of this prestigious game.
Lunda, from a scouting perspective, what kind of advantage is there being a coach here and getting a chance to look at these guys that way?
Yeah, anytime you can get your hands on the guys, it's best. It's almost like if you're trying to buy a horse, going and seeing that horse and riding that horse is a little bit better than just seeing the picture and the video. So I think you're able to, with being here and working it, you're able to get stuff that you can't get off of tape. Meaning, how does this guy interact with you? How does the guy interact with his teammates? Okay, how does he interact with the kitchen staff? Things that you don't get on tape, you're able to pick up with being around them. I think those are quality things that you can really take forward and utilize during the evaluation process for these clubs.
You talk about being a pro. Has any player during these few days stuck out to you?
I really say all the guys really stuck out on the West team. They've been on time. They've been early. They've been very eager to learn. Even at the end of practice, I cut some reps out of practice, and they wanted to do a competition. They begging me for a competition. It was like having 50 kids begging you for candy all at one time, and so you had to give in. So, but they've all done an excellent job so far. They're excited about being here.
As a coach, what is a character trait that you try to instill in your players?
Character trait that I try to instill: keep it 100. All right, be honest. Just keep it 100 and be honest. All right, I think if you do that, if you have the intent to keep it 100 and be honest, then honestly, truthfully, you're thinking with a clear mind, okay, and also with a pure heart. And I think that'll take you a long way, not just between the white lines, but also outside the white lines in your daily life.
Thank you.
Are you able to speak on the evolution of the Shrine Bowl? I know you coached in 2020 and before that, a couple of years before that. Can you talk about that and the players that you've coached through your time here?
I have a player on my roster right now that played in the Shrine Bowl, Luke Schoonmaker. And at the start of our first team meeting, I showed a video that it was a local news video interview, and it showed the evolution of the young girl with the player, which is what the picture came up about. So I said that to say this: I had to show that video for them, right, so that they know that this thing is much bigger than just a game. I think when I worked the East-West Shrine game the first time, we went to the hospital, and when we went to the hospital, seeing those kids really let me understand that hey, this is a big thing, and the things that this organization does for a lot of people, man. To be a part of this, you should be very honored and make sure that you put your best foot forward to highlight this organization. So I actually started the team meeting off with a video giving the evolution of the Shrine.
Part of being a head coach is dealing with challenges on the fly. This ice storm is certainly going to provide a challenge. Have you all already talked about alternative plans and what's gone into it from your perspective?
We vaguely talked about a few plans, few ideas. Obviously, if everything shuts down, then there's nothing you can do, and we'll put some things in play to do at the hotel. But other than that, we're just going to kind of play it by ear and just keep going on.
How would you describe your coaching style?
My coaching style is teacher first. I truly believe the football field is a classroom, right, to teach young men life skills through football. And then outside of that, I'm very intentional, very persistent and consistent with the things that I'm teaching them. And then ultimately, I'm a connector. I think, being a coach, being a / teacher, you got to be able to connect with your guys, because it's all about player to coach, coach to player relationship, and developing that chemistry. Because as things come up, you can be able to go to each other and lean on each other and get through the tough times while you build for good times.
Who are your influences in that you learned that from?
I've been so fortunate. I tell people a lot of times I've been fortunate. I would first say learning from my father. He coached me in Pee Wee football, and he was a hard worker. He did things. He would give you the shirt off his back. All the way to my high school coaches, Coach Bob Powell. And then, when you talk about me that's more so me younger. But when you talk about as I got into coaching, I want to say, Coach Coughlin, he's a teacher and he's a demander. He was firm but fair. You knew exactly what you was going to get out of him. And then, I had some other guys like Coach Solari and Coach Mike Pope, who is still just in terms of the work ethic and crossing all the T's and dotting all the I's. So I've been fortunate to be around some really good guys.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Just being out there with all the guys, finally getting some flow going with all the guys. We've been just kind of talking ball and just in the film room and I guess studying the plays right now. So it was actually finally go out there, do some actual plays, and get things moving into fruition. And we got some things to clean up. Obviously, it's the first day with a bunch of new guys, but I thought it was a pretty solid day overall.
Are you getting some?
Well, one, I've been working out pretty much all the time right now, just doing the normal draft prep stuff. But we got the playbook a couple days before, so I was able to start studying that, start going over it with my guy that I'm rooming with. I have another guy that I'm rooming with that is playing this game too. So just continuing to study with those guys, just talk over the plays, visualize them, draw them up, has been a huge help once I got on the field. Yeah.
How do you build chemistry with the wide receivers?
So one, just being out here on the field, just working, getting some extra reps after practice with these guys, but then also just spending time with them outside of practice, like when we're in the hotel rooms, hanging out, grabbing food together, talking, just to build those relationships and trust, so that it can show up on the field.
Mark, what adversity shaped you the most as a player?
So I grew up with a special needs brother. So, he's my inspiration. He's my why of why I play football. It's a little bit different growing up like that because you have to have a little more self-responsibility at a younger age. And he's an older brother to me, but I kind of had to learn to be the older brother in those situations and kind of take care of him sometimes. So growing up like that, it kind of molded my, who I am as a person and made me grow up a little bit, have a little more responsibility. But there's a lot of blessings that came through that. And he taught me so much, just having a positive attitude every single day and really enjoying the moment and looking for the best in people, really. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.